all in the same
I like,
house, different room.
Y'all kind of different a little bit.
Oh, we did.
Okay, we're not gonna go. I want to talk about the frat life. I want to talk how you became a dentist. Oh Lord have mercy.
Wow. I mean,
I think a lot of people
you
who
have 3 other people in this room.
We're gonna get to all of them
about how they got to their.
We're gonna get because
everybody knows I'm the dentist.
Yeah, because we young, black, and successful.
That's real. Here. That's real talk. But let me do this real quick. Shout out to the AKAs, the Delta Psi Omega chapter. No, they honored me last.
Honored you?
Yeah, they honored me for being a trailblazer.
In what? Teeth?
Yeah, I mean,
well, I can't toot my own horn.
It's mad humbling, but it was probably one of the most exciting times of my life. It was, like I said, they honored me for being a trailblazer, but just in what I do in dentistry, there's not a lot of black folks that do that in general.
What do you do in dentistry,
I
sir?
am a prosthodontist.
Prosthodontist. So that means you dealing with prostates or something?
Prosthetics.
Oh.
Tooth replacement.
I thought it was a prostate.
You know what? See, this is why.
Oh, woo!
You see what I got to deal with?
No.
This is what I got to deal with.
I'm just saying, can you inform the people? Don't know what a prosthodontist does.
Okay, so a lot of people will expect a prosthodontist to be like a glorified general dentist, but it's so much more than that. They look at us as, we just do dentures and partial dentures and stuff like that. No, it's way, way deeper than that. We do full mouth rehabilitations, implants, anything that deals with the replacement of a missing tooth. That's what we do. We design smiles. We design, the way that your teeth come together. They don't just come together just randomly. Those grooves that are in your teeth, they're there for a reason. When you go slide side to side, the cusp tips of your teeth ride in those areas. So if I'm doing a full mouth rehabilitation, I've got to recreate all those things. So I have to look at the movement of the jaw, and I have to understand how the teeth are supposed to come together. Because if teeth are too big, you're going to have jaw issues. If the teeth are too small, you're going to have jaw issues.
Yeah, because we talked about remember one of our other shows we talked about the basement braces.
Basement braces,
and I think a few of us. Did you have braces?
No,
you didn't have braces.
No, I just have pretty teeth.
Okay.
Naturally.
So I'm
girl, I ain't hating on you. But these teeth right here cost about $10,000. Don't lie, ain't gonna lie. I had to straighten these bad boys out. I'm not gonna be up here old with no teeth and an ugly smile, looking ugly with no teeth.
Yeah, you can't do that.
I can't. I want to keep my teeth for as long as I can.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Are you flossing after every meal now?
Don't do that. Don't do me like that.
You better be flossing.
I was just asking the question. Flossing was one of the hardest things for me to start doing.
Oh my gosh.
But now, I've gotten into the habit of
girl, don't
doing
start.
it. I'm serious.
You know that's what he loved, right? He always I would not marry a woman if she don't floss.
I think I remember him saying he wouldn't date. Because he said that's not taking a shower or something, right?
See,
I remember that was from the first
Yes. Yes.
I'm sick of it.
Thank you. Thank you.
Okay, moving right along. Oh, we got some new guests in the building. Oh, ladies. We got so much to talk about.
And gentlemen, please pray for me because I'm the only man in here.
Hey, the other guy didn't show up. That's not my fault. You keep coming back, and I don't know why. But we're glad he's here.
We are.
We need a little testosterone to balance out the estrogen up in here.
It's got to have some.
Speaking of testosterone and estrogen, why is it that when y'all testosterone is low, your hair is receding, your hairline, your limp biscuit, then y'all want to come over here and settle down with us. We don't got time for y'all because we be in our prime in our 40s. We want to get it on. Our estrogen is high and our uteruses are empty.
So, in other words, what you're saying is you're searching for a baby daddy at that point.
No, we already had our kids. Uterus is closed at that point. We just want a family, and we want to be pleased. And we want a man that's going to be a man, but why we got to wait 23 years? Can somebody tell me Why we gotta wait for 23 years to date you, and then on your deathbed you want to now make us your wife?
I think you need to give the people a backdrop of
No,
what
why
you're
don't you
about.
tell us about the little article? Because I'm mad about it right now.
It was a really good article. It was good. I was just like, wow.
I have no words because you know
So-
what? I couldn't even get past the 23. I think that was the third line of the article. It said she dated.
23 years. She dated this man for 23 years, which I thought was astronomical. But at
I
the
would
end
never.
of the day,
You got one.
you might have 1 year, but okay, so
Put a ring on it.
Let's flip the script.
Huh?
What as a woman, why would you even wait 23 years?
Hey, that ain't me.
That's true.
Doris, you got
That ain't me.
Doris like, go ahead. What y'all got to say? Doris, you gonna wait 23 years? How long would you wait to marry the love of your life?
If anybody wants to call in, please do.
Oh, yeah. The
Please
call-in
do.
number.
Please do.
248. We in the 248, y'all. Yeah. It's Detroit-ish.
838 3661.
Call in. We'll get you guys on live.
Yes, 248-838-3661. Call in if y'all got comments on this.
That's the call-in number. We're in Studio 4 tonight in Detroit-ish area.
So but y'all have to answer around the question. Y'all ain't answer the question.
Huh?
So you said how long?
How long?
Or like is 23 years too long, or how long? What's the question?
Okay.
I
What's the
honestly
question,
think
Doc?
23. I honestly think 23 years is astronomical. But at the end of the day,
Absolutely.
You're dying.
why would you not? Like, wait,
Your hairline
why would
is
you
receding.
wait 23 years?
You're
Like,
on your
at what point? At
deathbed.
what point do you say, look, bruh, you either gonna step up to the plate,
Yes.
but you either gonna step up to the plate or I'm gonna leave.
Or because,
Period.
like the article said,
Every
though,
day.
like some women think if they stick around, that's they're the ride or die. You know what I'm
Exactly.
saying? So they
Exactly.
feel like I'm gonna stick around. He gonna do it one day. It's gonna happen.
It's
No.
gonna happen
It's gonna
one
happen.
day.
And then
But-
he gets
Well, what
colon cancer, and he needs somebody to take care of him.
Oops.
What
23
about the
years
women
later.
who probably figure they don't want to get married? I mean, if I'm in there so long, I probably don't even want to get married. Because at some point, are you matching up to what I bring to the table? And are you worth me marrying you? Because most women are the catch.
The bread.
We-
But
are
but
the
women get
catch.
caught in the aspect of
Ooh.
saying, hey,
Well, who
am I
is that?
supposed to be married? You know what I'm saying? You
Okay,
look at people
okay.
like, oh, y'all have kids. Why won't y'all get married? It's like,
Yeah.
do you have something to bring? Like, most men are probably,
My
you know,
connection sucks.
I'm not saying you because you into a professional career and everything and you
Right.
have
We
your
know
own,
why you ain't
but
married.
other men that don't, most men aren't meeting women's standards at all.
Hello.
Okay.
So she has all this
And what you bring
to
the
be
table?
lost and you
Yes.
absolutely have nothing. So who's the catch in the situation?
Ooh.
Well, I mean, in that situation, yes, the woman would be the
Where's
catch,
my
but
bail?
then Why?
Where's my damn bail?
So at some point it's like,
Where's my
if
bail?
I haven't married you yet, then I wouldn't marry you at 23. I mean, when you sick, it's like now is my chance to say, hey,
He said, oh,
am I going to do this? Because most men not going to stay if he's sick.
True
You
indeed.
see what I'm saying?
But at the end of the day, why would you even stay 23 years?
That's true.
Because she
if-
never
if
wanted
af-
to get married in the first place.
Even if you didn't, well,
I'm
I
not
mean,
staying with
that
nobody
makes-
that long
but
if I
that-
don't want to get married. It's
Yeah,
pointless.
that's pointless.
But
I
do
mean,
you wanna
but
get
at the end-
married
But,
is
but
the
wait,
question.
but after
Some women do not care to get married.
But if you living with somebody after
yeah.
23 years, after a certain period of time, there's a thing
I
called
think-
common law marriage.
Yeah.
Not in
So,
Michigan.
not
There's no
in
such
Michigan?
thing.
Okay.
No. But let me tell you,
No.
let's take it back. Let's rewind. In the article, she was ecstatic. She was like, "Oh my God!" And it like kind of took you on a roller coaster because she was like, "I am getting married to the love of my life, and I'm so happy." But
Okay.
then the setting is in the hospital.
So for everybody who
said,
has not read or heard about this article, there is a woman. I think was it in Texas?
I don't know.
I
Where
think
it
I
was
believe
located.
it was in Texas that she was with this man for 23 years.
Yikes.
And then he gets colon cancer, stage 4 colon cancer.
Mm-hmm.
And on his deathbed practically, because we all know
how y'all
the
do.
worst when you get diagnosed with stage 4.
I know how y'all men do. How you
cancer,
men do.
It's bad. But anyway,
stage 4 is the highest level. Mm-hmm.
Stage 4 colon cancer, and then he decides to propose
on his deathbed. I ain't got time.
Well,
and they end up getting married.
Well, maybe he got something
in
to
the
leave.
hospital.
Maybe he got something to leave to her.
You know what?
I pray that he does have something to leave to her, because as a man, I would dig him out the grave, kill him again.
No, you wouldn't.
Okay, literally no.
Don't
but
say
at the end of
that,
the day,
doctor.
I'm just saying. That's like,
save your teeth.
How would you not? How could you do somebody like that?
Okay, well here's the thing. I'll tell you this, and we might go on to the next topic, because I can't kill this topic anymore, because I just can't.
We haven't even
discussed
it. We gotta address it. That's
maybe they were perfectly happy without being married, and it was one of those things where it was like, oh wait, I can't maybe he's got kids or something from a previous marriage, and they're going to contest something. But if they're married, she gets it.
No.
And so he wants to make sure of it.
No.
I would hope.
And I know,
that may be the case,
a couple personally that didn't necessarily have to get married, but decided to get married, not because he's sick, but more on the aspect of if something was to happen, I want you to make that decision. Since we've been together so long. So maybe.
That's a
but
very
my thing
good point
is,
to bring up.
My perspective is, I don't want to get married. Now that you want to marry me at 23 years, that's long suffering to another degree.
That's BS.
But that is. But
I'm not marrying you on your deathbed.
If everything you guys shared was shared with the two of you, as long as you healthy and good, and you're healthy and good, and y'all sharing the responsibility with the two, and now y'all work to build this.
Correct.
You never thought that marriage would have to be because you guys already knew what your places was, right? Okay, so now you have all this business, or you have all this going on, and now you get stage 4 cancer. Well, now we know you're dying. There's no turning around from that.
Right.
So now what do? Because if he doesn't have kids, then mama steps in and she takes over everything.
True.
So do you marry to keep what y'all built between the two of y'all, or do you not?
No.
I'm taking mine. I don't care.
Yeah, go. You go ahead and die. You can't take none of this to the grave.
Mama ain't getting mad. I'm sorry.
No. I get it. I mean, especially if you have children together, you never married. There's people who have done that.
And that's one thing the article doesn't state. Whether I don't think it says anything about them having children.
I guess that's not even a factor. Would you or would you not be with somebody after 23 years? They asked you on their deathbed, why did it take you to die or have a bad prognosis for you to know how important I was to you? That's my question.
Why does marriage make you important?
It doesn't. It doesn't. However, my thing is, are
you going to love her more than you've been loving her?
No,
because you married her with a piece of paper.
Well,
I guess it depends on what is. A lot of people were saying on my Facebook page where yes, there had to be money involved. Yes, there had to be funeral planning, and he wanted her to be the executor of the state. However, you could do that with the will. We don't got to get married for that.
Right.
That's true.
There's legal documents you can still get.
With the will comes with lawyers. With the will comes with paying.
Not necessarily.
If you want it done right, because guess what? A will can always be put into probate court.
That's true.
I worked for lawyers for quite some time. I could tie that situation up.
For a long
look
time.
at James Brown. How long he sit in his living room?
You said what now? Wait, what?
No. When James Brown died.
He what?
His estate was stuck in probate, and he was literally sitting in his living room in his casket for quite some time.
You're lying.
Yeah, that's real talk.
Come on now.
That's real talk.
When I tell you, when it becomes death and family
and marriage,
the horns come out, and the evil folks show up.
They do, and they want what's theirs, what they assume to be theirs.
Yeah.
Yes, it is nasty. Yeah. Don't get me started. Don't get me.
But I mean,
I'll drink to that.
The other aspect of it though too is like
you gotta have your affairs in order though.
You gotta have your affairs in order, but if he's on his deathbed, the next of kin, those type of things, if you like a do not resuscitate or something like
Oh,
that,
yeah.
you got to
Who
have
makes the
somebody
decisions?
there to make those decisions.
You're right. That's a good point.
So,
One of my friends, his grandfather. There's a whole nother article. I'm not going to go into details about it. They were talking about this older gentleman. Every 20 years, he would get rid of the woman. Oh, she too old. And he's old. He's getting older.
Oh, wow.
From 50, his 50-year-old wife, he got
That's
rid of
what
her.
I call pimping.
Ain't easy.
But
Pimping ain't dead.
he would get a 20-year younger wife every 20 years.
Wow.
Yeah, because he was done with her. But people were saying that the women were taking advantage of him. And we like, hold up. Hold on, let's look at his pattern. But the thing was that's what he wanted. He wanted to be in that position to take care financially, I guess, or whatever. That's what he wanted. But people were looking at it like, so what I'm saying is my friend called me with this whole situation with his grandfather and was like, well, this woman is making all these decisions and we are the next of kin. She's not. And I'm like, actually, if he is in his right mind and he said that the girlfriend can do what she want and have all his money,
She trumps off.
she's the next of kin. She lives with him. She been with him. She been at the bedside. He's like, ain't nothing we can do.
Ain't nothing you can do.
Y'all can sit there and watch.
You good. But
I mean, he in his right mind.
I want to jump into a portion of that letter or the article that talks about, do women think that the marriage is the prize at the end of a relationship, or
And or the
or
beginning?
is marriage the prize,
Yes.
or what is marriage considered for a woman in the, because it talked about in the article that for a man sometimes they'll just acquiesce because they know.
Oh, that's a big old word. We'll say that again.
Acquiesce.
Ooh,
Acquiesce.
say it again.
Acquiesce. I ain't got Barry White low.
Ladies, he ain't got no ring on, ladies.
Oh yeah, he's single. He's a whole doctor with no kids.
No kids.
You better
Praise
watch
God.
out.
Praise
And
God.
is he? Are you 40?
No.
He
not
ain't
yet.
even 40 yet, and he dark chocolate.
Shake your coat feathers. Shake them off.
See, trying to be serious in this place.
Okay, come
Okay,
on.
we're not about to be serious today. Not today.
So, but no, for real, do y'all think? Do y'all, as women, do y'all think like marriage is the prize at like in any relationship? Is marriage the prize?
All I'm trying to say. Go ahead, Consuela. Go ahead.
I used to think that,
Okay.
You used
like
to.
younger, in my
Okay.
younger years.
So what changed?
I grew
Okay.
and matured and grew.
Okay.
Yeah, and so I look at it
You have
differently now.
experiences.
Yeah.
You had more
So what does
And-
marriage mean to you now at this stage?
Good question.
So to be married, I don't look at it as a prize. I look at it as like a team, like somebody that you can do life with and
Absolutely.
have fun with, have a family with, meet goals with, just not like this is the, I don't know, like
Trophy?
end all, be all. Like, yeah, okay, so he
I need a trophy husband.
wants
He got to
marry
be
me.
fine. Okay, I ain't playing with y'all. You better be fine. Don't come
Girl.
over here with your limp biscuits,
I'll see y'all next week.
your receding hairline,
Doctor is out. Holla at me.
your dad bod.
But I don't know. Sometimes them fine ones might give you a run for your money.
Oh, girl, yes
Because
they
if you
will.
think he fine, everybody else think
No,
he fine.
I don't
too.
give a damn.
And he about no, he fine.
No, he's fine to me.
Really?
That's the
I
problem.
used to want an ugly one. Didn't I say that? I said, you know what? I'm going for the ugly one.
See, that's
Not with the ugly teeth.
Don't-
You got to have
let's
pretty
not
teeth.
lose sight of the question.
Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, so what's the question again? Y'all be keeping me on
So
point.
what does marriage mean? What does marriage mean for
Pisces
you
gonna
all?
tag team
What
your ass.
marriage mean for you? You've been married.
Yeah, I
Let's
have
hear
been
it.
married and divorced happily.
Congratulations.
Thank you, girl. We still got a party. Yeah, there's the flight attendant, y'all. We gonna talk about some germs. Catch flights, not feelings. She told me. She said, "Get this money, girl." I said, "Yeah, you right. So marriage to me is a partnership. I agree with Consuela. But people get married for different reasons.
They do.
You can be married to one person, and that one person is getting married for security. Where I'm like, we
right.
could be secure. I could be secure by my damn self. I don't need you for money. I don't need you I think we want to feel safe. We want to build an empire with somebody. But at the end of the day, I don't want a roommate. I want a soulmate.
Right.
Can I
And
just
everybody ain't
address
your
the fact that I feel like I'm getting yelled at?
I always direct everything.
I didn't
I
do
direct
it. I
everything
did
at
not
him.
do it.
Your camera's nice. And that's not even an iPhone.
This is an iPhone.
Oh.
It's an X or something.
Yeah, it is.
What is it? It's
the
small.
X.
You got some
It's the
small
X.
hands. Oh, my bad.
Small
go ahead.
hands but big feet.
Wow.
You better know that.
That sound like a capper. That sound like a capper.
Like you're ready
He said,
to shimmy.
Yeah.
they all up in here shimmying. Like that baby on my Instagram. She was shimmying. Did you see her?
The baby
She
wasn't shimmying. The baby was having a seizure.
No, she did not have a seizure. She was
She was
shimmying.
shaking. She was
She
shaking.
shimmied
I'm
on that
sorry.
one shoulder. She had
No
swag.
offense. No offense to the child that was in the
Yeah,
picture.
you
I'm
a
sorry.
lie. That's mean.
But let me
But,
tell you, when I
what's up?
first went to a frat party
Okay.
and I seen your group shimmying, I don't know if it's necessary your group because it was more at Eastern.
It's
Not
it's all of us. It's all
Eastern.
of us.
Okay, well,
It's
your
all of
group.
us.
You
And they
put
was-
us out there though.
They was shimmy. I said, "Oh, they little freakies right there. Those some freaky." my niece said, "No, auntie,
yes, they are.
they the pretty boys." I said,
no,
"What?"
they some freak nasty.
I said, "You don't know the shimmy then."
Let me tell you something.
It's the shoulders. It
'Cause I
does
think
something.
y'all
It does
had-
something to you.
I want to say you had your tongues out or something.
Yes,
Look
a
at that.
little
You
bit.
stuck that tongue
Hello,
out.
and then they
No
look
way.
at themselves in a fake mirror like this. I'd be like, oh, really?
I am a good man.
Right.
Oh.
I don't do those things.
Come get them, ladies.
He's a Pisces. He likes long walks on the beach.
I surely actually do.
I know you do. I know him. He was my dentist for a long time. I won't let nobody look at my mouth, okay? Unless you my orthodontist or my dentist.
Okay.
Was that
Can we
right?
get back
Okay,
to this
let's get
letter
back
though,
to this
please? I'm trying to
Why do
figure
they
this
keep
out.
trying to mute me? This is my show.
I know it's your show, but I'm trying to get. Look, we want to talk about this 23-year thing.
Okay, but we only got 4 more minutes on this 23
Okay, well, let's talk 4 more minutes.
I need
4
to talk
more
about
minutes.
something
But
else, 'cause
23
this getting
years,
more-
that is an astronomical time to be with somebody.
I'm not
and
marrying
have made a
nobody after
decision.
23
I'ma
years. You
say
got
it, but-
one.
I'm gonna tell you right now. As a man,
Go ahead.
what's the saying?
What's
Why
the-
buy
buy the
the
cow
cow
when
when
you
you
get
got
the
the
milk
milk?
for free?
When you get the milk for free.
But can we talk about them 2 other articles of who are they, life coaches or whatever?
You talking about the guy that I was talking about last week?
That you said you liked those articles.
Yes, I do like his. I did like his articles. He was. I mean,
And he was straight to the point
He was straight to the point.
and said if what
What's
did
his
they
name?
say?
Tony Gaskins, I think. His
Yeah,
name
Tony
was.
Gaskins was
think,
one of
yeah,
them. It's
yeah.
Steven Speaks, I believe is his other one.
Okay.
And I love them both because they so eloquently like put stuff in
Yeah,
perspective.
Tony put it down.
Woo!
I was sitting there. I was like, bro.
You better take notes.
Yeah.
I have to
said,
send you guys. I'm gonna post it. I'll post it on tonight.
All players better put their people on notice.
I mean,
Don't
they
watch
said
this.
the game is to be sold, not to be told. But we about to tell it. We gonna tell it tonight. And he basically said if a man does not commit to you, he knows in that first year if he's going to marry you.
Exactly.
He puts you just like we
Exactly.
know when we meet a guy if we're gonna friend zone him. Like you, I think we could tell in the first week.
Yeah.
Like you ain't about nothing, friend. I will put do not answer.
And that's
on
the same.
mine.
And that's the same thing. That's the same thing on the man's side.
Y'all know.
When we realize that.
but why y'all lie and
but
string us along though?
Because at the same.
Work with us.
Choose your words wisely,
Yeah.
Doc.
Why you trying to say choose my words wisely?
Go
I'm saying
ahead.
I'm just
and-
saying.
The game is to be sold, not to be
to a certain
told.
to a
Go ahead
certain
and
to
tell
a certain
us.
degree, to a certain level.
Mm-hmm.
Men know, like you said, men know when if they can get over on you, then there's no okay. I can push you around, so to say, push your buttons, and you're not going to push back.
Wow.
You're going to allow this to happen. So
That's a
guess what?
problem.
I'm going to keep going, and then. I mean, oh gosh, Tony, in his one of his
He broke it
videos,
down.
he was saying to the extent, I gotta watch it again to say it properly because I don't want to misquote the man. But there is some emotional attachment that a man can get. This is what Tony was saying, that a man can get from, you know, I'm using the phrase wrong, but bossing a woman around.
Huh?
There's some emotional. There's like an endorphin that comes from that.
Yeah, the trauma bond.
Yeah, and then when you if you leave us, and then we go to somebody else and they don't put up with that, That's you were saying. That's why men come back around.
Don't come over here.
Because if you allow it to come back in, I know I can get validation. I can get this feeling from this particular person. So I'm going to try to. I can't get it from these other 3 people. So let me see if I can come back around and get this again.
That sounds like an ego.
So
It's
my
not.
story is
It
like
was
the
not necessarily
boutique.
ego, but it's like a man that you mess with that
sound like
gives
some-
that pays for everything.
And something.
And then you like, I don't want to deal with you because you too nice, or you ain't the right one for me. But I'm gonna go over here and mess with Joe Blow, and when they don't do what you do, you come back to homeboy, who was the quote unquote paymaster.
But what if it was just like a really soul? This is a kindred spirit. This is
Can I get a connection
the one.
here?
Try to go on the Wi-Fi. If it's a kindred, it's a real kindred spirit. And hey, you guys, I know I'm just going live
I'm
on my
checking in with
page.
y'all. I see y'all
We're
joining
in Studio 4. Well, y'all don't care what studio.
If y'all want to call in,
248-838-3661.
please do so.
Hey,
They're all live.
we are live. We're going into the second hour, and we're gonna switch gears here. I was live on
All
Instagram,
right.
and ain't nobody on Instagram tonight.
All my people's on Instagram.
People
tonight.
don't be watching me on Instagram.
Well, they ain't checking for you. You said don't come for me until I send for you.
They think I think they think I'm crazy a little bit
Look.
because I just don't care.
It's
I
all
I
right.
wanted to
caring.
piggyback on that
What's that?
23-year thing.
Oh,
Please,
23 years.
please.
I think too sometimes with women, like staying.
Uh-huh.
I think it has a lot to do with when they met that man. Like
True.
if they were really young and inexperienced, and this man may have been, a little bit older, so he kind of groomed
them a
you
little bit. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. That's
to
real.
how
That's
because
real.
that
That sound like
happened
some
to me.
human
That does
trafficking.
happen. That does happen.
That happened, and that's real. Like when somebody is young and inexperienced, and they don't really, they haven't had a whole lot of experiences with relationships or what have
That's
you.
true.
And then they get an older gentleman who comes along, who's got his career going on. He's got college degrees. He is about his business, and here you are, just a little puppy.
Yeah. It's
like,
true.
oh, yeah.
It's
and
true.
so
What's
I-
that girl's name that just got out of jail? Centonia
Centauria, or
Brown?
yeah,
Is
I
it?
know who you're talking about.
I think her
Yeah.
dude that just married her. I think he is another one of the pimps that pimped her out before she got there. Think about it. She been in jail for what, 15 years? She is
Wait,
inexperienced.
What did she go to jail for?
for killing some
raper.
yeah,
A
somebody who
rapist
raped
who was
her.
actually sex trafficking
Yeah.
her, which is prostitution.
Yeah.
It's just another cute word for prostitution.
Yeah,
And she went when she was 15, 16, and she's getting out and she's in her 30s.
she
Well,
actually
she
got
said
out
she
early.
doesn't
She
know
wasn't
this.
supposed
She
to
said
get
she
out.
don't know him, and she said that he sent her a
Letters.
letter with the ends burnt, and that was the reason why she read it
She's inexperienced.
because it was kind of
and-
different than
Dating.
the rest
Wait
of
a
the.
minute. Time out.
Okay, he's grooming her.
Time.
If
Wait.
I had a bell right now.
Time all the way out. I have written.
Ring alarm. I'm going to make my own bell in this mother. Give me my bell.
I have wrote many letters in my day.
And you burnt the edges?
Not never have I burnt an edge.
Well,
of
maybe
any
he
piece of
wanted
paper.
his letter. I mean, come on now. You
I
gotta
sent
say
it
this
in
young
my
lady was.
Look.
Shut up. This young lady was
Crazy,
a high profile case.
deranged.
Why is she?
It was a
you
high
think
I'm not talking about
case.
she crazy, but that man that burnt the edges on that
He
letter
might
is
be
crazy.
He might be every bit of crazy.
She
but
don't
this
know.
is my thing. How do you make your letter stand out? Let's just say the
You spray some
president.
cologne on it.
Put some baby powder
Look
in
at
it, so when she
you.
opened
You
it up,
trying to
it just
serenade
falls
her.
and it smells.
Look, you
good.
trying.
Something, I don't know.
I'm trying to give
You
us. Some,
trying to make her do the shit.
I ain't gonna burn no edges.
No, that's cute.
So she said all of
It's
the
cute.
letters that she received, she didn't read or she couldn't reply to it. Per
Her
her
lawyers told her not to.
suggestion.
Don't
Okay.
But
answer.
she said his letter kind of stood out and she liked what he was saying, so she ended
Responded
up
to
writing
it.
him back.
Yeah.
It's something
But
about.
It might be something.
I'm
let me
just
tell you
saying.
how
I mean,
scary
at
it is.
15, I don't know.
How you gonna holler at
Exactly.
somebody while they in jail?
Oh, I know
Okay.
some. I know some.
A lot of them. Hey, have you heard?
I can't. You know what I'm
ain't-
saying?
I have never had
No.
a desire to holler at nobody while they was
No,
in jail.
it's one
I don't
thing
even
to
know nobody
know
that's been
them.
in
Your
jail.
wife,
Prior
might
to.
be in there.
Your wife could be locked
Look.
up abroad.
The Lord has already told me, she ain't locked up.
Is that what, no, but the Lord, he went on Breakfast Club and he was like, the Lord told me. No, oh boy, I forgot his name. He said the Lord told him that was his wife. And he went to go visit her.
Say that all the time.
Yeah,
and
you
they
gotta
end
be
up
careful
in
with
divorce
that.
court.
You gotta be careful with that.
Hey,
You gotta
I
be careful
there.
with what you say. The Lord.
I was there. I don't
that's
know.
right.
Was it your
Look,
flesh? Was
I
it
just
your
say
own
this.
conscience?
I'm just gonna play devil's advocate, okay?
Please play devil's advocate.
Okay, so for her to have a high profile case and he know that these lawyers were fighting for her to get out, I feel like, hey, she gonna come into some money, whether it be TV shows,
Yes.
book
a
deal.
book,
Okay.
something.
Yeah.
So that's his way to be like,
Get his fame because
Okay,
he
so
has
not
a
even
record
fame,
label.
but the
Let's go there.
well, let's.
Huh?
He has a record label, and so he's doing all right. He ain't doing bad. However, ain't nobody know who he
I just
was.
feel like
I
she's
still don't
been
know his
locked up
name.
for so long. Like when she came out, she should be focused on getting herself together. Reconnecting with her
We
family.
don't teach that though to women. That's the
Yeah,
problem.
but she learned some stuff in jail. I mean, she got her degree. She's
What
not
degree she
stupid.
get?
She got her like GED, and then I think she got like a associate degree or something while she was locked up. But
okay, I
I'm
didn't
just
know
saying
that.
she's not like
Okay.
But
dumb.
see, society put this on the young girls of you should be married.
Yeah.
You should wait to have
And
have
I
a
think
kid
she's
with your
super
husband
smitten.
and all that type of stuff. So maybe she felt like
It's lonely in the jail though. Think
that's
about
why
it.
she probably felt she needed a
Why
companion.
is you
coming-
laugh?
I can't take care of
I'm
that.
not about to do this with you right now. Why are you laughing?
I'm saying no.
You ain't never been locked up. They won't let you out. Ooh. They won't let, you ain't never been
He
locked
said,
up.
that'll be a
Hell no.
Come get him, y'all.
Don't act like you ain't
don't.
never been locked up.
I ain't never been locked
Wow.
up. Praise be to God. I don't ever want to be locked up.
This like the Beamer crew right here. Y'all, you know y'all be stunting up in this mud. Y'all know.
Who's stunting?
I'm sorry, y'all. The engineer just walked in here, scared the hell out of me. I was not.
Not
I
the
didn't
hell.
see any. Yes.
I'm gonna pray for you.
Please do. I'm sorry.
You know what? I was talking to Chaplain Matt.
What's up with Chaplain Matt? Shout out to Chaplain Matt. How you doing, sir?
He's so
Bless you.
insightful.
Bless you.
And he gave me a Bible. He said I was behaving badly
Because
last week.
you need Jesus. You need Jesus.
He said, read Matthew.
Read Matthew.
Your little-
All
your,
chapters.
your old security guard also gave you a pamphlet that I brought to you today that you forgot at my house.
Wow.
I tried to get rid of it, but security Pat, she 90 years old.
I
She
brought
came-
it to her, Miss Pat.
We had our 20-year high school reunion this weekend, and Miss Pat was like, you need to read Psalms 139. I said, yes, ma'am.
She
As
was
soon
on.
as I walk in the door, I was like, hi, Miss Pat. She's like, here. I was like, okay. The Lord led me to give this to you. You are beautifully and wonderfully made to perfection. There's no one like you, and no will there ever be. I was like, listen, I know my Bible. Don't play with me. I was an altar girl, okay?
And what happened?
What would you mean?
What happened to that?
Altar girl?
Is the church still there?
You know what?
St. Cletus.
Can the church say
That-
amen?
that-
Amen.
That explains.
Amen and amen.
A lot.
You
Hi,
wasn't
Mom.
paying attention. I hope your mom's not.
My mama's in Africa. She called me yesterday. She was like, are you okay? I was like, I'm getting word. In Africa, overseas. I'm like, Mom, what do you mean?
People
What-
got you
whatever
out in
you-
the streets like that,
They
all,
just-
all the way over in Africa.
Don't come for me. I don't care. I don't care. She's like, you sure you all right? Look, he's shimmying.
I'm not shimmying.
He always be shimmying in the studio. Okay, we're going to take a break because it's hot up in here. It's hot. Hey, what's up?
Because you keep talking.
What's up, Violet? Violet's from Nigeria. I got
Hey,
people from
Violet.
Violence
Nigeria.
from
Violet
Nigeria.
Yes, I got Violet from Nigeria.
Oh, Violet,
Her
not
name is
Violence.
Violet.
I'm sorry.
Violet.
Hey,
thought
Oh,
Violet.
you
said
said
violence.
violence.
That's what the
My
fuck she
goodness.
said. I thought that's what she said. She said I got violence from
Virginia?
Nigeria.
Yeah, she is in Virginia.
Is she in
actually.
Virginia?
She's from Nigeria.
Shout out to the Virginia people. Hey.
You know what? Prayers for Dallas. They got a tornado.
Yes.
Where'd
yes,
it come from?
Yes.
Oh, I gotta go check on my.
Because
I gotta go
The
check
trop-
on my people.
the
Check on
tropical
your
storm
My
that came
baby is
through
in
there.
Dallas.
Ain't you supposed to be in Cancun right now? She told me to catch flights, not feelings. I said, okay.
I didn't. I wasn't feeling well to go to.
She said, catch flights, not feelings. Wow, I like that.
Yeah, it's some hygienic things that we
write
need to
that
talk
down.
about when you go on the flight.
Mm-hmm.
So when we come back, we're going to
Oh,
talk
yeah,
about
let's talk
that.
about that. Let's
And
talk
then
about that.
You see, I got my flu shot. Y'all get your flu shot?
No, ma'am.
Wow.
Nope. Ain't doing no flu
I got
shot.
mine today.
The nurses got the real nurses
Of Detroit.
got they flu shots.
And it sounds like they're going to try to convince us that this
I'm
is
going
the right
to-
way.
I don't pull this card
You know
very
what? I
often.
have-
but the doctor does not have a flu shot.
Amen. Doc.
But you know what? You all up in everybody's mouth. You need to have a flu shot of all people.
I have been practicing dentistry for 2012 years.
That's nasty, though. I'm sorry.
That's
and
nasty.
I have never taken a flu shot.
That's nasty. Get your flu shot. People.
I'm not getting a flu shot. I have
Oh.
never got. Everybody who gets the flu shot gets the flu.
Oh my God!
I have gotten it one.
And even
one
every
time, and I
time
was sick.
every time
So
they
I'ma
talk
opt
about,
out.
oh, it's a new strain of flu. It's a new strain of flu. But the strain that you gave me,
Oh my God!
that you done inoculated me with, does not match the strain that's out there now. So why
Okay.
am I getting it?
I will give you that.
And then they say something about last year's flu shot. I mean, quote
What
me if
about
I'm
it?
wrong.
What-
Last year's flu shot was not a good one because it didn't help. Is that what they said?
Okay, they
Come on,
missed it.
nurses, chime in for me.
Okay,
Anybody
okay.
else
Let's
taking a
hear
flu
it.
shot?
Okay, 50%. It was off by 50%.
Ooh,
Off by-
I'm gonna have
off-
to pass on that. Get some
off
new
by-
scientists.
oh, what you mean? Wait. Time out. What you mean it was off?
It
by
didn't
50%?
work. It didn't work.
Can we just take a break?
I knew that.
Can we
Yeah,
take
let's
a break?
take a break.
Go
Yeah.
to the Real Nurses Detroit page, y'all.
Real nurses of
We don't want
with
to.
the real
We don't
dentists
want to
of
talk
Detroit.
anymore because that flu shot didn't work. So
We're going to talk
I know
about
I know
how
it's the Real Nurses of
unsanitary
Detroit,
it
but it's-
is.
I'm
the
starting
real
to think
dentists of
y'all get a
Detroit here, too.
kickback on it.
Oh, how dare you? I don't even have no pearls on today, and I'm
We gonna get
clutching
to the
them
bottom
out.
of this.
Oh wow.
We'll be
Anyway,
back on the
when we
flu
go
shot.
on this break, shout out,
We will
follow
get
us,
If we was getting kickbacks.
Trinity DDS
Yeah.
on Instagram.
You wouldn't be getting rich because still be what?
What's your social media, girl?
What's mine?
Yeah. Do you want people to follow you?
Catch me on V's page, okay?
Y'all know me, the Real Nurses of Detroit on Facebook, and I am V, Nurse Practitioner V. I think that's my page on Instagram, and
I don't need no followers. People don't like to follow me anyway because
she keeps it real, too
Yeah.
real.
She speaks
People don't like the truth. And people don't like.
Gregory said he giving
to
flu
talk
shots.
about,
Who need them? I'll pass, Greg.
I passed too, Greg. I don't want no flu shot.
What's up, Greg? You
That
give
one
me
we
a
ain't
flu shot.
doing.
I'll take a flu shot from you. I'll take 2 of them. How about it? Yeah, I said it. Slide in the DM. What?
Oh,
Oh Lord.
You sending your flu shots through the mail?
Okay, when we come back, what are we talking about? What's the other? Rihanna. Riri.
Oh, what's
Don't
go-
bother
what's
Riri.
going- wait, that's
Do
what I'm
not
talking about.
bother
Look,
that lady.
Don't come for Riri
I'm
unless
not.
she send for you.
Listen, I love Riri. I
Riri
know-
said if you cry when your
Okay.
ex die, it's over.
You single.
It's over.
Boom.
Wait a minute.
Bam.
She
Boom.
said it.
She said what she said.
Did she say what she
She
said?
said what she said. If you cry in front of me and we together, me and you, we married, whatever.
Mhm.
You cry in front of me, talk about, oh, my ex just died. Bye.
Bye.
Pack your stuff up.
Adios, amigos.
Call Tyrone.
Now that I have the proper context in which that
Yeah.
statement was given, absolutely.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay.
Boom.
I can't believe we actually agree on something.
I agree.
What?
I'm not playing those
Yeah.
games.
Because if
She
you're
coulda
crying,
got
there's
hit
still
by a
some
bus.
type of
That's your
connection.
ex.
Yeah.
Hey, she could
for
have
a
got hit
reason.
by a bus with the kids.
Oh, no, you didn't. Damn.
Don't you dare shed a tear. Not your kids, not his kids.
Okay.
Well, her kids,
Wow.
Wow, but
We're
here's
not
my
playing.
thing. So, are you talking about like if the relationship with your ex is over and dead, your feelings should be dead?
It should be.
I mean, true
It should
indeed.
be.
I think that's accurate.
Dead.
no. Hey, I ain't
And
saying
if
don't
it ain't,
cry.
don't let me see
but
it.
you better not cry around
Don't
me,
let me
huh?
see it.
Okay, well, would you let him go to the funeral though?
Nah.
You know what? You know
Nah.
what?
I mean, for what?
Hey, I ain't no
mean-
hater. I'm not
I mean,
no
I ain't
hater.
gonna say
I'll
you
let
can't
you
go
go.
to the
So
funeral.
if y'all ain't been together in 15 years,
Oh, 15
why you
years,
need to
that's
go
a
to
problem.
the funeral?
Well, here, I ain't worried about no dead ones.
Her family ain't seen you. Her kids
Yeah,
ain't
well,
seen
they
you.
get
She
upset.
ain't
All
seen
right.
you.
But did you see the video? There was another video on another podcast, and they was like, "What you gonna do? Get the Ouija board out?" You cheating with me with a dead much. What she probably over there sucking your what?
No.
I
No.
ain't afraid of no ghost.
I am. I can't beat up no ghost.
Okay, hoe busters.
Look, I'm
Who you gonna call?
gonna call
Hoe
Ghostbusters.
busters.
Uh-oh.
Did you really say hoe busters?
Yes, I did. I did.
And I'll see you all next week. We're out. Come on, for
So
real.
my thing about that is
Uh-huh.
most men will have an issue for a woman
Yes.
to go to her ex.
Absolutely.
So this is my
Really?
thing.
Absolutely.
Don't give something that you cannot
No,
receive.
that's real. That's real. That's real.
Oh, but they do
There has
that
to be
all
a
the
boundary.
time.
Oh,
there
no,
has
no,
to be
no.
a boundary
Men,
around
no, I'm
that.
saying
I'm not
men
playing
dish out
those.
what they can't take
Oh,
all
but
the
you
time.
well, you shall receive it.
Well, I talked to one of my
One
people.
way
He
or
said
another,
you
you
should-
will receive
You
what is
karma?
coming to you.
Are you karma?
I'm what karma looks like. She comes slowly though. But she is coming.
I'm gonna scoot to the other side.
Hey, I'll be like, hey, baby, I got somebody to meet. Her name's Karma. Here she come.
Wait.
But I'm a sole believer in don't give out something that you cannot receive. Now, as far as the cheating thing and all that, if I can't deal with it, I just walk away.
Okay.
Who's cheating?
Because cheating, I'm saying as far as in a relationship, cheating has to be in you for you to do that.
Yeah.
It's not no payback. But as far as anything other than that, yeah, she comes on time. She's always on time.
Does she come with friends?
She might. You never know.
Wait a minute.
It depends on
So,
what you gave her.
what if you go to the funeral with him or her? You can't maybe both of y'all knew
I'm
her.
not
Why
going-
would
I'm
I?
not
Why
going to
would
your
I
ex
go to
funeral.
a funeral of somebody that I don't even know?
No, you might have. You might have been friends.
Most likely, I didn't like you, so I
Wait,
won't do
time
that.
out.
I'm not about to fill up
if
a
if
seat
if you
in
are
that
my
church.
friend and I'm dating your ex,
Yeah.
There's an issue.
is there? Wait.
That's
is-
that's the next question. Don't
kind
go
of
there.
stuff is you into?
I'm trying to. That's my question right there.
Right.
What kind of web have I grown into?
Can we take a pause?
You said we was
Oh,
taking a
pause.
break,
Huh?
but
Yeah, I
then
thought
you-
you said we was
Yeah.
gonna take
We'll
a
be
break.
back in a minute.
Okay. Have we
All
officially
right.
paused?
Yeah, I have
Okay.
a way of
Wow.
Well,
of the month.
What's
it's
up,
really the
Robert?
21st.
All right. We back.
We're
Hey,
back.
yay.
Hey.
Real Nurses of
Hey.
Detroit podcast. Hey.
Riri said,
It's the real nurses
Hey,
of Detroit.
hey,
We the
you
real
cry.
dentists of Detroit.
Oh, that's right. We got a dentist in the house. It's not just nurses. We don't want to make no.
Hey,
It is-
Miss
Hold on, let
Avery.
me-
And
let
as a
me
matter
get
of
on the
fact-
doc.
Chime
Doc,
in.
can
Let
you
us know
smile?
what you're
Can you
thinking.
smile? Ladies, look at
Rihanna,
this smile.
our conversation
Dr.
is Rihanna made a
Dentist here.
comment saying that if you cry for your ex,
yes.
it is
They
over.
want
We want to know what y'all think
Did y'all
about.
hear that? Repeat it.
So Rihanna's comment was, if you cry for your ex after they die,
Yeah.
it's over.
Wait.
Chime
let's-
in. Let us know what y'all
Let me
think.
hear y'all wild thoughts, though. Can we
If
hold
you
on.
cry for your ex,
Hold on. If something happens to my ex,
This is
let
my
me knock
very
on wood,
first
'cause I'm not
live.
wishing bad on nobody.
Thanks
But
to
I
my
am not
friend
gonna
here.
Like Mary J.
Hello,
Blige.
nurse. We got a nurse here. We got
they
another
over
nurse
here,
over
they
there.
over here jamming, y'all.
Because y'all
And
got
we
wild
also
thoughts.
have a doctor. Hey, y'all. And he's
What it
single.
do? What
Dr.
it do?
Gordon.
Dr.
Chocolate.
Gordon.
Chocolate Gordon.
I ain't got no ring, but somebody
Hey,
trying to claim it. I'm
Ebony.
trying to
Oh,
tell you.
y'all better hurry
Somebody
Put a
up.
wanna-
ring on it.
Get in
somebody-
there.
All right. So
I got
I
two
want to
men in
hear.
the
They
cousin
talking
that's
about me
married.
because I ain't
You
got
done.
no ring on my finger, but I'm telling you, somebody trying to claim it.
He
Somebody
said
trying to
somebody
claim it. I'm
trying
trying
to
to tell you
claim it.
right
Somebody
now.
trying to claim the doctor.
So
Let's
chime
talk
in,
about-
talk to us, y'all.
You better scoop the doctor.
We got the
up.
doctor
Can we talk about the wild thoughts y'all having in regards
and
to
the two nurses here.
if somebody, dang, don't say it like that. Like we chop
Like we just
liver.
nurses.
I'm a nurse
So we
practitioner,
got the
P.
OG.
Ugh, calculate that up.
The OG flight attendant. We have
Calculate
the
that
nurse
up.
practitioner extraordinaire, nurse practitioner extraordinaire.
Yeah.
Yes, yes,
RN,
yes.
RN.
No,
right?
I'm not a nurse practitioner.
RN,
They gonna be like, she
RN
lied. She
ex-
said she was a nurse
She's
practitioner.
a
Liar.
doctor.
No.
Doctor, y'all.
We are the
Doc-
most trusted
And no.
profession.
Kelly,
Not
he's a
even
doctor. He
interested
ain't
in
married.
being
I
a
got
nurse
you. Don't worry
practitioner.
about it.
But my
But-
friend is.
Yes.
Hey,
hi.
Kelly.
Hi.
So
And
we
there's a
talking
link.
about here on
All
this live broadcast that Rihanna made a comment saying that if you are with her and you cry for your ex after they die, it's over.
You're
basically.
single.
Then you dead
You're
too,
single.
Negro.
From that point
You're
on.
dead to me.
You dead, Negro.
What
I
do
think
y'all
they
think?
said it
Me.
best.
Chime
You're
in,
dead
let me
to
know
me,
what y'all
Today.
Fredo.
talking about.
You're dead to me.
Today.
Yeah, you're dead.
Okay, let's
you're
hear.
not dead, but
Let's hear from the doctor.
yeah, no,
No?
there will be no
What say you?
crying.
Doc?
You crying over another?
What?
Really?
Ah,
You
No.
can't. So you gonna let her go to the funeral, or y'all gonna go together, or nah? That's inconsiderate.
no, I would not.
Go to the
I
funeral.
wouldn't necessarily go to the funeral,
Huh?
but
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
I don't
I'm sorry, I'm reading my
understand
comments.
why you would want
Because I'm
to.
thinking the same thing, but you know I got
Because
Right.
like they had kids
Hates
and they was
myself.
married before. or
Now
something.
that's a totally different. That's a totally different.
No, Rihanna
thing.
didn't say all that. Quit
Exactly.
adding
So you
stuff.
I mean,
Either if Negro, if
Nurse
you
practitioner.
when your
Nurse
ex-
practitioner
Hold on.
wanna make
Let
some
me-
stuff
let me
up
just
for
say
her.
this.
somebody got mad.
Wait a minute.
No, but I'm
somebody,
just saying.
somebody's a
We
little
need to- if
If
spirited
you are
about
in
this
a
discussion.
relationship with somebody.
These are the two Pisces in the room, by the
I
way.
am a Pisces.
Just like
and
Rihanna.
Gladly.
Yeah.
I'm
So
Rihanna's a
doctor.
Pisces?
But listen, yes,
Yeah.
Rihanna is a Pisces. So
crazy
that's
one.
Hey
one. She's not crazy.
Rihanna, how
Neither
you
is me.
doing?
Y'all
And neither
emotional
is
My name-
Dr.
creatures.
My
Gordon.
name is BG. I'm a Pisces too.
You got the bubble guts. Go ahead. I'm
Come
sorry.
on, let's
So
hear it.
if you are in a relationship,
V, we gonna talk about this later.
I'm sorry.
If you're in a relationship,
if you're
yes.
in a relationship, that means that you have moved on from your ex. Yes? Okay. Ringing the bell means
That
okay,
damn
that's,
bell.
That's enough.
We agree. We agree.
So if you're in a relationship, you have moved on from your ex. It doesn't mean that, you don't still have some feelings there. Because you may have been with them for a long
He
time.
dead
or
to me.
Who knows? Come on, V.
Well, you die already.
Who knows the circumstances? But this is what I want to say.
Uh-huh.
If I'm in a relationship with somebody and they're the person that they was with before me
Uh-huh.
passes away, and my current relationship partner cries,
Hey.
In front
I
of
have
you.
a problem with that. If you cry in front of me, like you could do that behind closed doors. Do that at work. Do that on your way home if you're feeling some type
Not
of way.
in front of you.
But not in front of me.
Really?
Really. That's disrespectful.
But wait, I want to
That's
see.
disrespectful. 'Cause
My girlfriend-
You my ex for I mean, they're your ex for a reason. And I'm not saying that all relationships end on a sour note because they don't. Some people remain friends and they keep in touch with family and all of that. But Negro, I don't want to see it. If I see it, it's a wrap.
So let me tell y'all,
Go on and be with her family. Console
Be
them.
with her. Be with her
Go
family.
be with her family. Go
Uh-oh.
console them. Get T-shirts made or something.
Whoa. That's
T-shirts.
extreme.
I'm serious.
So my
serious.
girlfriend chimed in and she said, "That's bold, cause my ex, if that's my ex and die, I will be sad. I will be sad and cry. I mean, I'm just like crying when a homeboy die. Ain't nothing wrong with a Pat, from a Pisces. She's a Pisces as well. So she basically saying that she will cry and it should be okay.
She would cry in front of her boyfriend.
Are you? So Kelly, we asking you, are you crying in front of your boyfriend? Hey CJ, let us know. Rihanna made a comment about
Rihanna, Riri.
Oh, I'm sorry, Riri. Riri made a comment about crying. Riri made a comment about crying in front of her ex if an ex dies.
Yes.
I mean, crying in front of her man.
So
her
if she was
president.
with Chris Brown right now, and what's her name? Karachi?
He ain't even with Karuchi.
I'm just saying that's
But, okay, so if he was with Karuchi.
if she was with Karuchi and then God forbid Rihanna.
Who the hell is? Never mind.
Karuchi
Well, I'm just gonna
trash.
say this. I wouldn't be mad. I'm not gonna be a hater. I'm gonna go ahead and let you go to the funeral. But don't come back with that blood crying in front of me. All that. It better stop at the funeral door. When the casket closed, you better throw your tears in there and everything else and come on out of there. That's just me. Now come home and be looking sad and you can't eat. Your stomach hurt. You don't want no chicken. Okay, now we got an issue.
Now we got a problem. Now it's a problem in the situation.
Now I'm going to go on and shoot to the left, to the left. I'm not about to play these games. I'm sorry.
Wow.
Can I speak on it?
Yes,
Because I got some
Speak on it.
exes.
Speak on
Come
it.
on.
Speak
I
on
got
it.
some
Speak
exes.
on it.
Let's hear it.
Speak on it, V.
Speak
Now,
on it,
let me
man.
tell you
Speak
this.
on
Nurse
it, man.
practitioner.
The
talking.
only one I'm crying for in front of you is if I cared about him, if I still had a relationship with him.
Uh-oh.
So
Wait a minute.
I don't care, and I'm not good with death. Let me get that shit straight right now.
Okay.
Just because we in the healthcare profession does not mean we're all good with
That's
death.
That's
right.
real. That's
Where
that's
some of us
100%
are good
real.
with life,
That's real.
bringing life in the world, it's a beautiful thing.
Yes.
But I can't. I'm not a hospice nurse. I don't like to see people. I know sometimes I know too much. However, somebody dies suddenly, it's hard. It's
Right.
not easy for anybody.
No.
Go ahead and shed your tear in the bathroom, in the shower. Don't come over here with this bullshit.
Wow.
Don't come over here with that.
So we get
Don't.
comments from nurse
And-
practitioner
And
nurse.
I will even go with you to the funeral. I will rub your
I'm
back.
not going.
Let's go eat this chicken together. Let's
And
see
we
what
got a
they got up
doctor
in
in the
here this
house.
week. You know?
I ain't
No,
going to
because
the
I'm gonna
funeral.
feel some type of way.
I'm
I'm
not
gonna feel
going.
like why
You
we
ain't
gotta
going?
why we
No.
gotta
Why you
do
jealous
all
of the
this?
dead
going.
woman?
It's not jealous.
That's what
It's
is
just-
it?
That's gonna make me feel like that maybe something has been continuing to go on between the two.
Oh, you
of
gonna
y'all.
look at him
Hey,
with
my
a side
friend-
eye.
Yeah, like
Yeah,
Look at her
exactly.
eyes just started twitching a little bit.
what's going on here for real?
Kelly, you know how I'm reading your comment, Kelly. You know how I am.
What'd she say? She said, y'all bitches is cruel. I said it. We're going to keep it real. We ain't cruel. We keeping it real because we all go through things. You go
do.
through a roller coaster of emotions. When somebody passes, like, I understand, like, if it's your father. You know,
That's
remember
real.
that, what's that Casey and JoJo song? It was like, all my life, you like my brother, you like my sister, you like my cousin, you like my mama, you like my...
You like my mother. Close to me, you like my brother.
Okay, if she like your mama and your brother and your cousin, then who the f am I?
Whoa.
Look at this nurse popping shoulders. And
Why
I
you-
thought you was AK.
Is your neck broke? I mean,
Wait,
dang.
wait, oh, you thought I was a
I
Kappa?
thought she was doing a Kappa twirl. I don't know what happened.
Really? Really?
Give her it to it
So
right.
listen.
Tell her, show her how to do it right.
No.
Come on, give us one.
She
tap.
having a fucking seizure over there. That's what's happening.
I tried to drop it like it's hot for y'all yesterday
Drop
with
it
the
like it's hot.
It's
with
my
the
very
Panda
first
Express.
broadcast, you
Panda.
guys. Sitting here with my
Panda.
crazy friends.
What's up? What's up?
We want to know what your take is on
No,
it.
I
hear
am
from the
not.
doctor.
I am not
Let's hear
going
from
to.
the
I
doctor.
am not going to the funeral with you.
Why?
What if she
That
cries
is
though?
so
What if your
unsupportive.
girlfriend, spouse, or whatever she is at the time, when her ex passes away.
That's your wife.
If she cries in
She's
front of
crying
you,
for her
what are you
ex-boyfriend.
going to do?
That's her ex, not his ex.
Exactly.
Yeah,
That's why.
Don't do what you do,
First of
boo.
all, I'm gonna be like, what you crying for?
Hey, look. Hey, you better not
Well,
go.
wait, am I exactly? Am I not alive?
Yes.
Can she go to the repast?
But can she?
If you bring me back, and play the chicken, you might be able to go to the repast.
You ignorant. That's some ignorant ass. Go
But
ahead.
no, I mean,
You
my
ain't
goodness.
right.
at the
You
end of
ain't
the day,
right.
at the end of the day,
Let's hear it
that's
from a
like
man.
no. I don't. I personally just would be like, yeah, no, I'm not going to the funeral.
So you
I
gonna
don't want you to
divorce
go to
her?
the funeral.
She gonna go. That was my ex-boyfriend for 10 years.
If that's my wife,
Yeah. What you gonna do?
that might be a problem.
Whoa.
Wow. Like divorce.
It'd be different. I don't know.
divorce?
It might not necessarily be divorce
This is
problem.
stuff y'all need to
but
talk
it's,
about.
it's
Some
definitely
tension
good.
in the
It's gonna
house.
be some tension in the
You
house
gonna be
because I'm
sleeping on the
like,
couch.
You in your
it's
feelings?
different if like and then this is random because I say God bless his soul. My dad's wife, her ex-husband, who she had 2 children with, he passed away. I don't know how she took that or if she went to the funeral or whatever. But if it's that type of a situation where you all have history, if you've got kids together,
that's different.
That's different.
That's very
But if this is just some African American that you was messing with and they happen to die, what is we crying about?
Okay.
So it ain't your childhood boyfriend. So
Even-
let's make that clear.
Not
Okay,
even-
that
not
is
even a-
different.
Not even a
So
childhood.
if you have
a
kids,
childhood boyfriend.
Yeah, because
I said so it's not your
you don't
childhood
have one that
boyfriend.
got
Even if
away.
it's a childhood
I don't wanna
boyfriend,
sound
like
insensitive.
You don't
really?
got one that
Y'all
got
jumping
away.
over it? Better
One
not
that
There
got
are
away.
kids
You don't have
involved.
one
Like
that's
if I'm
like,
dating
he's
a
that
man or
one.
with a man,
I'm the one that got
who
away.
has kids by another woman and she
Whoa.
passes
No, he
away.
didn't.
I did say
Yes,
that. I
by
did say
all
that.
means,
Yes, I
I'm
did
not
say that.
tripping on that.
I know you did
But
say
ain't no
that
kids
out
involved.
Come on, chime in, y'all. Let me hear what you got to say. Your
Yeah,
ex,
give him the phone number.
your ex. You can also call the studio 248-838-3661.
Yeah, y'all call in and let us know
Yeah,
what y'all think.
call in and
Your
let us know what y'all think.
Your ex-
248-838-3661.
Yep, 248.
Call us.
No,
838
your girlfriend ex
3661.
dies and she's crying in front of you. Is that the end all be all, or
Yeah.
are you okay with that?
You dead
Let
to
us
me.
hear.
You dead to me along with that girlfriend.
Negro, if you start crying,
Say jump in there with her.
Road
Yo.
2 funerals.
Wow.
Okay, so we talked about struggle love in 2019 and 23 years
Struggle
boyfriend
love.
girlfriend
That's-
titles
ooh,
or whatever. So and then I guess what we're talking about right now is repressed emotions. Okay.
Repressed emotion.
That are coming out because y'all men be repressing a lot of stuff. Y'all feel a lot of things. You guys, I know you guys have been brought up to say, be strong, don't cry, man
Right.
up.
Exactly.
That's
That's a
true.
part of being a
Exactly.
man.
that's true.
I want to see you cry a little bit, but
I do
at
too.
one point, do you look at him like, stop being a bitch? One point, ladies,
Get it. Let's get it.
let's get it.
You see the mouth open? Uh-oh.
Wow.
Come on, guys. He need help.
This
he
where
in
you
here
want
by
to
himself.
go? This where you want to go?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I want to just
At
say
one
this.
point, do you stop crying?
A
Then
man
what- then what-
being
okay, time
emotional
out.
is attractive. If a man
To a certain
can-
extent.
Yeah,
can't-
I'm not
either-
saying
either-
crying about everything, but
Right.
if he can share with you, if he can cry with you, if he can be all of that with you, that's attractive, and you
And
should
I would-
be
It
accepting
is
of that.
only
And in
if it's
crying
conjunction with
about?
that,
Yeah.
time
Who else he crying with?
I just want to know what you're
His
crying about.
ex-girlfriend?
What's the
That's dead
crime?
on a Ouija board.
But wait a minute. No. You either you want a man that's gonna be able to open up and be that vulnerable with you, or you don't.
I
That's
just
right.
know-
Because if you want a man that's gonna do that and he does it, and then you call him a bitch, then what what is it?
What are you
Then what do
crying
you
about?
really want?
What are you
Right.
crying about?
I don't know.
I need to know.
Yeah, it depends. Okay, so that's what another thing. It's not
Come
about
on.
you crying. We want you to cry. Go ahead and cry. Shed a couple tears like a thug and put some liquor.
Shed a
pour-
couple tears
Or
like a
some
thug.
liquor. Look at this one here.
Shed a
This is your
couple
local
tears
nurse
like a
practitioner.
thug. Are you really?
I work with all men, and they done hardened me. But I'm really soft on the inside, but you got to be hard with these men because y'all hard. Y'all make us hard because we got to come with it. So I come to y'all level. Y'all don't hear me unless if I'm soft and coming at y'all soft like, oh, man, take your medicine. You don't listen, okay? So what I got to do is knock you up beside your head.
You confusing a real man
Don't
with a
send your
patient.
people to this one.
Right. I agree with you. That's what it sounds like.
I come on your level. No, I mean,
But-
I'm not saying that. I'm saying the softer side of me is not shown unless I'm not gonna be vulnerable for everybody. I'm not.
Well,
You're
then
not
don't-
supposed to be.
then-
Not
then-
for everybody.
But then if you're not willing to be vulnerable with anybody, don't expect anybody to be vulnerable with you.
Oh, they are, but they are though.
Uh-oh.
But yeah,
Well, this group is off the chain. Damn, y'all done ended my broadcast.
but I mean, for real though. If you're
Wait.
if you're not willing to be vulnerable,
No, y'all play
don't-
too many games.
Don't expect somebody to do something that you ain't willing to
Okay,
do.
listen, Linda. Let me tell you something,
Who is
Linda.
Linda? Who the
Linda, Linda, listen.
I made a
Okay,
mistake
y'all
and
done
clicked
went too
in.
far.
is
I'm new
Linda?
to this.
Give me this damn bill.
Please
my
take
damn
it.
Praise
bill.
God.
I need
Thank
another
you.
bill.
Thank you.
Where my other bill
Thank
go,
you for
girl?
All
taking
right,
that
let's
bill.
move right along.
Please, let's move on to
This
another
subject
topic.
sucks.
What else is we talking about?
This subject sucks. I mean, for real. This is sick.
This is the worst show.
I done
on
lost all my viewers. I didn't press
I'm the only
finish
man.
They
on
feel
them.
like we mean
need
and
help. I need some
insensitive.
help.
We
No,
don't
but
let
we're
our
not,
Hey,
though.
Jerome,
significant
how
other
are
go
you?
to the funeral of their ex, and he can't cry in front of me, and she can't cry in front of me.
That's
They probably
your
like
fault.
they're cruel.
Yeah, because they
So
said-
I'm sitting here at a podcast with my friends, Doctor. Say hello to the people.
What's happening, people?
All right, that's
Trinity DDS. Holla at me if you want
Oh, holla at 'em.
the Father, Son,
And we got
and
the
the
two
Holy.
nurses, one nurse practitioner, Miss V,
What's up?
and the other beautiful nurse over there.
So the question is, are you tired of struggle love?
Are you tired of
What?
struggle
No,
love,
no.
y'all?
Let's define what is
Hey,
struggle
Tink.
love,
What
because you
is
got to
it?
know what it is to know if you're tired of it.
She
to.
got me up there.
Struggle love is 23 years.
23 years, and then he gonna marry you on his deathbed.
So this is the
That's the only
question.
time he gonna marry you.
So the question now is, if you with a man for 23 years and he finds out that he has
colon cancer.
okay,
Wait,
stage
is
4.
that the
I
question?
don't care what
Or
kind of
colon
cancer it is. It's stage
Wait.
4 cancer.
Yeah.
So we're going back to that.
He
or
wants
are we
to-
talking about the
Are
struggle
we going?
love?
Both,
Are we
both.
going?
It don't
Okay.
matter. It
Okay.
don't matter.
Go
Both.
ahead.
Okay, and he wants to marry you at this point. Are y'all getting married, or are you saying the hell with it?
To hell with him.
To hell with him, or
I
you
don't
getting
want you
married?
the money.
You
I don't
gon-
want you.
you gon-
I don't want you.
You gonna kick him to the curb on his deathbed?
Yeah, I got another one
It
waiting.
depends.
My mature
I'm
self-
trying to see what's at
My
stake.
mature self says
No, I'm serious.
to hell
Fuck
with
this
him.
shit.
But my younger self.
Oh,
we don't have no viewers.
oh my God.
So,
Listen.
I'm sorry. Go
I
ahead.
just hit my knee on the table.
Oh, she rang the bell.
So my mature
My
self
sister-in-law said,
would
wow.
say no. Who
No?
wants to stick around for 23 years?
Ain't
to
nobody
wait on
sticking
somebody to
23
marry them?
years.
Hey, what's at stake?
I'm
So my mature self
60.
would say no.
Okay.
My younger self probably would have and
would stay around.
stayed around.
How young?
Oh,
Like
Let's go this
so,
way, y'all.
I was.
So we got a nurse speaking right
22.
here, and that's the nurse
I was
practitioner.
22 when I met him, and he was like 4.5 years my senior.
Okay, that's
So I
not
was a
that.
college graduate
Okay.
working in corporate America, all of that stuff, and I was this young.
So you 22.
22-year-old.
He's
Just-
26. That's not that much older. Okay, got you.
Very mature though, so it was because
Cool.
I wasn't that
You,
mature.
you were. He was.
He was. I
Okay.
was not. So I feel like at that time, you know, he was like I said, he was very mature. He
So you
he
his
groomed.
thoughts
I
he
feel
got
like he.
going on.
Oh, he
Mature to
did.
me is like my age. Like we're at a great age right now. We could we could date the son or the daddy.
Uh-oh.
You know what?
Who
Okay.
is this?
Okay, I'm just saying.
No,
If he's
no.
51,
Okay,
he got
no.
somebody
I'm
in their
just-
30s.
It depends on how old your daddy is. I don't want grandpa.
I'm sitting in. I'm.
He's a
Am
grandpa.
I?
His stomach.
You can though, but we can get away with it.
Cougar.
Okay, but that's the
So
mature
the doctor
that
say
I'm
it's
thinking
called a
of.
cougar. Doctor,
She's saying 4 years older. I'm saying 50. He's 50. I'm 30s.
I mean, 4 years older in age, like numerically, but mentally, he was way older than that for me.
Okay.
Because
You wasn't.
I
ready.
wasn't where he was.
Gotcha.
You know what I'm saying? So I was very young and moving in with somebody. Like he had a child.
Oh no.
Yeah, so I was. It was
How
like
old were
all
you?
of that.
She was
I was
22.
22.
Y'all was cohabitating.
Yeah,
Oh, pastor, where the pastor at?
we were.
The
What?
Bible
And,
says.
and you know what?
No, I'm just kidding. I'm
Is
teasing.
it
I'm teasing. I'm
And
teasing.
so,
Look at me in the subject.
these people is
and
crazy.
so
y'all.
you live.
Yes, I am a minister.
Come
You
on,
live.
Mister.
He's a doctor. You
And
guys.
you learn.
He's a minister
is
and a
Absolutely.
doctor.
And so I learned.
Mm-hmm.
I grew. I matured.
Mhm.
And I I know that that's something that I would never like do again. I'm not going to cohabitate with anybody.
So
I
give
don't
some
wanna-
advice to your 20-year-old self. I don't know how old you are now. It doesn't matter. But to your 20-year-old self, what would you tell your 20-year-old
I
self?
would tell my 20-year-old self to be 20. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't try to jump into something
Where my
too
bell
quickly. And like I was damn near settled down with a grown man who had a kid
Live your life,
that I was
boo.
helping. You know, stop ringing that bell. You know
This
what? I
one
just
here.
made a mistake.
I don't know why you did that.
Girl, because she was speaking the
But
truth. She was preaching a
She
little
was
bit.
pretty. You
I
was
was.
pretty.
I would say to my 20-year-old self, just be 20.
Be
Live your
20.
life. Go through it. Because I feel like, so when I was bitter after the relationship and when I was angry and when I was hurt, I felt like my life had been robbed.
Yes.
Because my younger years, I was in a relationship with a grown-ass man with a kid.
Did
and I
you
don't have
think
no
you was
kids.
about to get married or
Oh
something?
yeah, we talked about it several times. There was
So.
there was a ring, there was all of that.
Oh, okay,
You know what
okay.
I'm saying? So
How long was that relationship?
that relationship was 15 and a half years.
Whoa! I
Yeah.
would have been bitter too.
So wait a minute. So that 23 year.
Wow.
Yeah, it was close. So that's what I'm saying. Like, so I think if
Oh my God.
it could depend on how old you are when you get with that person. So I'll just say for a woman
So, to
being
my
groomed
cousin,
by a man, I can't really say the same thing for
Okay.
a man being groomed by a woman. But yeah, because
such thing?
he taught me a lot. He showed me a lot. You know, I wasn't exposed to things that he exposed me to, good, bad, or indifferent. You know what I'm saying?
I would say
Right.
every relationship is a lesson or
Yeah,
a
definitely.
blessing.
Yeah.
And you have
So-
to take that with you and learn those lessons and take it with you.
do.
And I will say from that podcast that we were kind of responding to, I did agree with them on some points that, okay, yes, you have this ex regarding Rihanna's. You're dead to me. If you cry about your ex, you're dead to me. But I want to say regard that these exes do shape who you are.
They do.
They change you in many ways. They
do.
hurt you, or they help you, or they teach you. Everything's a lesson.
And
So,
he did all of the above.
Yeah,
So
you're
let
either
them
gonna.
know.
all
Let
of
them
the
know
above.
our subject for those that just chimed in.
We are talking about Rihanna's comment that says that if I find you crying over an
Well,
ex.
no, we weren't talking about that. We were talking
was
about
talking
the
about 23.
23-year thing.
Oh, my bad.
She jumping on.
We got two topics tonight. Topic number one is struggle love, meaning will you stay with somebody for 23 years and it comes to the 23rd year and you find that your significant other is
Nope.
on their deathbed,
I ain't
whatever
staying
type
for
of cancer,
23
and
years.
they
Nope.
propose to you on their deathbed and they want to get married right now in the hospital. Would you do it?
Chime
That's
in.
number one.
Chime in. Are you doing it or not?
And then number two, we were talking about
Riri.
Riri, and she said, if I catch you crying over an ex in front of me, you single.
Babu.
Boom.
Bye.
Gotta
For
go.
real. I ain't got time. Because I'm not going to dry your tears. I'm not going to no funerals with
Right.
you.
Are
Because
you allowing him to go? You never said that.
I'm nosy.
And so if
So
there are
you gonna
kids
go with-
involved,
I'm
I
going
think,
to the repass.
I
that's
think
a no.
what
We
Dr.
going together.
Gordon
That hoe
said
is
makes
nosy.
Said
sense.
going to the repass.
I'm
She
not
ain't
going.
to-
You
Ain't
go
going
ahead.
to no
Don't let the
repass.
door hit you with a big.
We going together.
You better get it back. It
situation-
better not be no 4
support
5
my
hour
man.
deal.
I'm supporting my.
Uh-oh.
Oh, damn. Okay.
The bell has
I
rung.
rung the bell.
Round
If,
over.
like Dr. Gordon said, if there were some, like, if y'all had children together, then that's a whole different.
It's a whole other
It's
ball
a
game.
whole
It's a
different
whole
ball
other
game.
ball
But
game.
why though?
Well, because
I mean,
there's-
that's.
Go
there's-
ahead.
No, you go ahead.
Why the
This is the
children?
doctor,
But
y'all.
see, both of y'all don't got no kids.
Hold on.
Okay.
Them two.
Both of us single too.
Both of them are single with no kids.
The love boat.
La, 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 la. These two are never married, no kids, and they saying that their whole comments would be different if they had kids. Would it be different for you if you had no kids?
See, so me, the type of person that I am. If you are with me, like I am friends with some exes of mine,
Okay.
but you are also friends with my man, my current man.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
We all
So
friends.
if I'm friends with you at that point, then you are also friends with him. So he wouldn't feel some kind of way
yes.
if that comes up and we don't have kids. Because now you are a friend of his and we have nothing to hide.
Right.
Now, if
he does, if he
does
does
what?
feel some kind of way, then
he wouldn't feel that way, because why would you feel that way when you would tell me that that's the way that you were feeling in the beginning when you
That's
met
true.
him?
Yeah.
So he wouldn't be around.
yeah,
Right.
You see what
Yeah.
I'm saying?
Yeah.
So at the end of the day, if you're respecting me,
you have to respect.
you would
him.
respect my man
I
at
feel
that
that.
time.
That's good.
And at the end of the day, if something happened to my ex, then we are coming, because you were a friend of ours at this point.
So do you believe? So here's the thing with struggle love that we're not putting into account here. Also, is that things happen. People get locked up. They gotta go out the country. I'm just saying.
Get locked up.
Locked up, they won't let me out. Hey, they won't let me.
So my cousin said that he
Locked up.
thinks he'll cry at his son's, if his son's mom was to
Pass.
pass away,
But
which
that-
is understanding if you have
Yeah,
kids.
definitely.
Exactly.
If you
That's
have
a
kids,
whole-
that person has been in your life. Y'all
Yep.
have created
Y'all
an
shared
individual.
something. Yeah, definitely.
And it's always gonna be a love, whether or not y'all like each other. You can hate his gut, like. So you mean to tell me?
I will not confirm nor deny that statement.
Okay, but I think at some point you would
Come
do
on,
it,
son.
even if you didn't want to
Get
do
up
it for
outta here with that,
yourself.
son.
You would do it for your kids.
You would do it.
I will go
to be there for your kids.
I would, and I think the person
and you
that
will
I
shed
would
a
be
tear
with,
because that's death.
I would shed a tear.
Yes.
No, you don't
would.
even know me, son. You don't know me, son.
V.
She trying to.
You're not that hard.
She trying to act hard,
She tryna-
y'all.
You're not
she
that
tryna
hard.
act, she
This
tryna
one
act,
here is a
she
mess.
She's not that hard. You
This
would
one
shed a
here-
tear.
This if you gonna
You
let
would.
me tell
You
something.
would
I'm
shed
from the
a
West
tear.
Side.
Let me tell you something.
I'm from
If
the
you
West
gon-
Side too,
If you
fool.
gonna cry for a person that you don't know,
Huh?
being a nurse,
I do.
You gonna cry
Right.
for
You
your-
gonna cry
you
for
gonna
the
cry
father
for-
of your kids.
Exactly.
Period.
I said I do not confirm nor
You
deny.
don't gotta
that
confirm it. We already
statement.
know. Moving right along.
Moving right along.
Anyway, stop putting words in my mouth. All I'm saying, can I answer the question myself?
Sure, go right ahead.
Cause she said.
Hey, my cousin.
She
I can
said-
say it because she's not a friend on my book. But my
Wow.
cousin said he can't stand her ass, but he'll be hurt.
He'll be hurt.
Yeah.
We'll all be hurt.
Yeah.
I don't want anybody to be. I don't want to cause any harm, hurt, or danger to anybody that I have in my life.
None of us do.
However, my relationship is dead to me.
Except her.
It's everybody. It's dead to all of us. If I move on, I move on. I wish you
Right.
well.
Right.
Do you, boo?
But there are kids involved, V.
No, I
Yeah,
know.
you got,
Okay.
yeah.
I know. They could go to their daddy's funeral.
Oh my
You
goodness.
not going.
This
You're
one
not
here,
going. And
this
you
not
one here
going.
swears she won't be at the funeral.
know
but
what?
she be
She-
in the front
she
like,
not-
I loved
Let
you.
me tell y'all something about her.
bye.
She
Oh, we
ain't
went
as hard
through
as
it.
she's
I
trying
love
to project
the
herself
brother.
onto me.
brother.
I'm New
She's
Jack
soft,
City
just like a little
hard.
rose petal. She's
I'm
soft.
juice. I got the juice.
You ain't
She's
got the
soft.
juice, grandma.
Oh
She's
my
soft.
grandma.
She's soft.
Not me. No, I
we
mean,
speaking with a
I
nurse
would feel
practitioner,
bad. I would
another
feel
nurse,
bad. But
and
you
also a
don't
doctor,
be
you guys.
expecting me to be front row with the hat on.
No, we're
So
not
the
saying
ladies
that
is
at
Laying
all.
out on a casket.
No.
I'm not doing
So
nothing.
am I.
Don't
No.
expect me to pay for nothing either.
What?
I ain't paying for shh. Because they want you to come to the funeral so you can pay for that mother.
Pay for what?
It
hope
should
you-
already be paid for
Are
by
you
the
gonna
time
give
you
them-
get there.
Not in my
Or ain't nobody viewing the
You
body.
ain't gonna send them
Exactly.
no
Until
flowers?
we get our money.
No flowers?
Nobody.
Ooh.
I'm going to send him as many flowers he sent me.
Uh-oh.
Next Monday on The Real Nurses of Detroit,
Hey, cousin Otis, she gonna need some of them
we're
dead
going to talk
roses
about
you keep.
brokenness and bitterness and hurt.
5 minutes? All right. We got 5 minutes left. Ain't nobody broken or bitter. When you get married and divorced, holla at your girl. You'll see it's a different mindset. It's not that you guys, a lot of people will say, oh, she's broken. Oh, she's hurt. Oh, she's that. No, I'm not. I divorced him. He didn't divorce me. And I did it for a reason. I have all good reasons for why. We outgrow people.
That's true.
And it just, sometimes you get with people and it just doesn't work. It just
True
doesn't
indeed.
work.
True
You're
indeed.
unequally yoked, and I know that to the core what that means. We don't want the same things out of life.
Right.
And I truly, and I told him this, I want you to go on and be happy. I purposely will sit back and wait till you get into another relationship before I even move.
So why wouldn't you want to go to his funeral, God forbid, if something was to happen?
I'm joking, girl. I'll go to the funeral.
See, I told y'all she was soft.
She did that like whatever.
Y'all want to see
But
the
let me
funeral?
tell y'all something.
Story
I'm here.
changed real quick.
No, but let me tell y'all something. When we first started this broadcast earlier, what was it? An hour ago.
8:30.
8:30. This young lady, or our conversation was marriage.
I love
and
marriage.
does women want to be married? And here, she
Yes.
loves marriage. But what you just say? We outgrow
So,
each other.
we
so
outgrow
does
each
the
other.
paper get old and the ink
No,
smear?
I think that
That's a good
at the
question.
end of the
That's a
day,
great question.
you have to know who you're marrying. We all, like I said this before, we marry for different reasons.
True.
And we are brought up differently. All of that plays. It's more than a.
True.
People think I'm all into zodiac signs. Yes, I am. However, I'm also into how you was brought up. What's your family structure look like? What do you believe in as
But
far
I
as?
honestly think you never really know an individual. Like things come about.
Right.
It's
You're triggered.
The longer you know each other.
But
So
you-
so let's just say
I ain't gonna be in no struggle love relationship.
no,
though.
not a struggle
Not no
of
23
But
years.
let's just say you with somebody. Well, what that person was into or what that person was doing 5 years ago might be different 10 years from
Oh,
now
for
or
sure.
15
Absolutely.
years from now.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So at the end of the day, when our first conversation came about was marriage and
23 years.
waiting 23 years and would you be married and all this type of
Right,
stuff, then
right.
at the end of the day, if people change
They
and your
do.
conversation just said you outgrow each other,
You do, but
then what do you do at that point?
You keep
'Cause
working because that's what marriage is about.
it's long
So
suffering.
both people are going to change.
But both people
And be
have to be
different.
wanting to
You-
work.
You're
at
right.
it.
You're right.
One person can't carry a relationship by themselves,
You're
and that's
right.
what
Absolutely.
happened. One person was like, "I'm good the way it is," and I'm like, "I'm not.
My cousin said he knew you wasn't hard, for better or worse for you.
I am. I'm a ride or die. I really am."
He got some dead flowers though, cause he
I'm a
keeps the dead flowers.
I can be petty.
Wow.
I can be petty, but
2
I'm not.
minutes, 2
I have
minutes.
grown a lot. That relationship, my last, my marriage, my first marriage, it taught me a lot, and I think we both learned from each other. We had 2 beautiful kids from it. I am thankful for that. However, I learned my lesson, and I won't make those same mistakes again.
Will you
And
marry
there it
again?
is.
Of course, I would
Okay.
love to be married again.
Okay.
But I ain't
There it
rushing
is.
into nothing.
Well, you never
Amen.
really know
And I need a
So-
prenup.
Since we
Oh,
got
read
since
up.
we got to
Let's hear
wrap
from the
since we got to
doctor,
wrap
y'all.
everything up. What am I wrapping up? What
We gonna wrap up.
we gonna wrap up, but tell
what-
everybody where they can find you
and what
on
we
your
talking about
Instagram
next
post.
week?
What we talking about next week?
Next week we talking about the opioid
The opioid crisis.
ODs and
Yeah.
all these
We gotta
narcotic.
talk about that. We gotta
that
talk
narcotic.
about that.
Yeah, we
You
gonna
gotta
talk
stay
about
off that narcotic. Major null and void. So tell everybody where you're from, where
Yeah.
your Instagram, your social media posts,
they
or whatever.
follow
How can
you?
they follow you?
Consuela.
Me?
Yes.
Oh,
The bald
no, don't follow me.
Yeah.
Don't follow me unless you love God.
Amen.
Okay. I am nurse practitioner VEE or VEE Shivachi, rhymes with Versace, or the Real Nurses of Detroit on Facebook. You can find me there. I'm here every week, Monday, 8 to 10 p.m.
Don't worry about masks. Keep moving about it on to the doctor.
It's your boy, the doctor, a.k.a. Dr. BG. You can find me at Trinity DDS on Instagram. And
How do they make an appointment, though?
How do they make an
They
appointment?
got to get their teeth flossed.
Man, look, I don't do the flossing. You got to do that on your own.
Oh, and
ain't
he
flossing
not dating
already.
nobody that ain't flossing, just so y'all know.
That's real. If you ain't got all 32 and you don't floss, I can't holler at you. I'm
You
just-
pulled
I'm just-
two of
I'm just-
mine, though. That's not even right. He ain't even right. See,
Hence-
That means you're not
hence-
in the bro.
Hence why. No, I'm teasing. I'm kidding.
I'm not doing it. I'm not doing
No, I'm not that.
All
I'm
right,
not that
All right,
vulnerable.
y'all.
Tuning
We'll
in,
see you
y'all.
All
guys
right, y'all.
next
We'll see
week.
y'all
See you
next
next
week.
week.
Same time,
Thanks for
country
tuning
place,
in.
Same country time.
Bye-bye.
Appreciate
Bye.
y'all.
That was fun. That was good.
That was
All right. We'll see y'all next week.
I got to go to